Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's great to see you again. So a few people have asked me what I was bringing with me in my backpacks when I was hitchhiking to Vietnam. So today I'm going to share that with you. So today's video is going to be divided into 5 different sections. I brought 5 shirts with me. 4 of them are soccer shirts. As I've mentioned before, I always try and wear soccer shirts when I'm traveling by hitchhike because I've had better luck if I'm wearing a shirt because it's relatable, people see it, it makes them feel more comfortable.
Today I got the best answer about why somebody stopped with hitchhiking.
I stopped because of the Croatian shirt.
Because it made you feel comfortable.
Yes.
So this is one shirt, and keep in mind these were all given to me by people who I met in the countries that I was traveling in who told me I would have easier time hitchhiking in their countries if I was wearing soccer shirts. So this is a Bosnian soccer shirt. This is a Croatian soccer shirt. This is a Mexican soccer shirt, or football for all the Europeans out there. This is a Spanish soccer shirt. It's made of polyester, it dries fast, it's lightweight, it's easy to pack, so that's another reason why I choose to wear these shirts. And this is a thermal that I wear. It's good for winter, it keeps you warm. So now moving on to the pants and shorts. This is a pair of thermal pants that I wear. They keep me really warm in the winter. This is a pair of pants also. This I was able to wear just out wherever I was walking to, and they also were comfortable to sleep in. And I have 2 pairs of these pants. They're called convertible pants, and they're really practical because first of all, they're lightweight and they're durable. Second of all, you can unzip them here. So it actually becomes a pair of shorts. So you can use them for hiking, you can use them as bathing suit, I mean at least I do. Now moving on. And this stuff is more for winter, but a beanie, a scarf. Actually somebody in Bosnia gave me this scarf because he was just an awesome guy, but you can see it says Bosnia and Herzegovina. I spent many nights sleeping with this scarf on and this beanie on. This was really good because it's comfortable to sleep in, it's warm, it's fluffy, and it has a lot of pockets. Also it has pockets on the inside. So here, for example, is where I'd put my wallet and where I would put any important items. So like when I'm going to an airport, I would have put my passport here. And these are really good, I've had them for years. They're good, strong sandals, and they're really practical because they're durable. You can walk with them to the beach, you can shower in them. I've had these for years and years and I love them. And as far as underwear and socks, for underwear I would just use normal underwear. And socks, I had a pair of thermal socks, which I misplaced. But they're really valuable, especially if you're sleeping outside in the winter. And they say that cotton socks aren't as good, which makes sense because if you step in water with cotton socks, they're gonna stay wet for days. So I do recommend getting a different kind of sock with different material. And now moving on to the electronic stuff. But just keep in mind that these are things that are just related to normal day-to-day traveling stuff. I'm not talking about stuff that I use for vlogging or camera equipment. So one of them, and these I love, are noise canceling headphones. They come in handy. They are so great in airports or in cafes when you need to like sit down and work or chill or whatever it is. Noise canceling headphones are golden. And this is a universal adapter. It's comes in handy wherever you go. Basically, it's only like 10 bucks on Amazon, I think. And this has saved my life so many times. It has 5 different ports here. So if you need to charge multiple things, you can do so at the same time. But it just comes in handy because if you have a limited amount of places you can charge something, you can just charge in one place and then boom, you can charge all of your items. And then here is a power bank. This comes in handy obviously because as a hitchhiker I don't always have access to an outlet, so this really comes in handy. And I do keep extra chargers for my phone, for basically everything I keep an extra charger. I have a terrible habit of forgetting chargers after I charge something, and I know that about myself, so I keep an extra charger with me. This is my tent. It sleeps 2 people, and I really like that it's 2 people because that way I can put my big backpack inside of the tent so I don't have to worry about it being outside and getting stolen. Another thing that I use is this air mattress. I just blow it up and it's ready to go in like 3 minutes. You can see it's super small and lightweight. It's perfect for travel. This is my sleeping bag. It keeps me warm until 30 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see also it's lightweight. It comes in this small size. This is a money belt that I use. Just in case I lose everything, I always keep in here spare money. I always keep in here a copy of my passport, and I keep in here a copy of my credit card or debit card. And I also always keep in here local currency. And the last thing that I always do, just a side note, I always keep some money in my PayPal account. That way if I lose absolutely everything that I have, including this, I can just find someone, PayPal them the money that's in my account, and then have them give it to me in cash. A microfiber towel is just perfect because it's lightweight and it dries fast. I also use this laundry bag and a headlamp, so I can use this when I'm going to a place I need to put up my tent but there's no light, so this is perfect. Fork and a knife. I always keep a poncho with me as well in case it starts raining. This is a dry bag in case it starts raining. I can put my valuables in here to ensure they don't get wet. This is a rain cover for the big backpack that I have, just in case it starts raining. That way I can keep all of my clothes dry. A Canteen is just better than buying bottled water every time. I always keep also some hot sauce in case I'm eating some food that doesn't have any taste. Superglue is a key because things break, things get ripped, and this you can use to put it back together. A hat, especially if it's summer and you need to walk a long distance. And sunscreen to protect yourself against the sun. So now I'm going to show you guys the tent and how big it is and how it looks when it's totally put together. Like you can see, it fits 2 people. Just one quick pro tip is when I sleep, I always lock both sides so nobody can come into the tent when I'm sleeping. But this side I keep locked all the time. So I always come in from this side. And you can see how much space there is. It's nothing too fancy. There's enough space. And then I would just open up my sleeping bag. Lay that down, it zips up. And then here's the air mattress. Just blow into here. So you get the gist of it. It's pretty simple. It's a simple air mattress, it's comfortable. Sleeping bag goes over it, and you're good to go. And then I just put my big backpack there, and I'm set. Close it up. Here's the rain flap. It's super easy to put on. And that's it, you're good to go. You see that on all 4 sides. If it's nice out, then I don't even bother putting it up. And actually what you can do is just kind of sleep like that, so that you can just look up at the sky when you sleep. It's awesome, there's nothing better. And I also keep a bar of soap with me because I can use this obviously to wash myself, and then I can also use it if I need to wash underwear or socks overnight. So it's perfect. Deodorant spray and not deodorant that you roll. Spray because you can obviously use as deodorant, and you can also use it as cologne. So it has 2 purposes. Obviously toothbrush and toothpaste, hand sanitizer so I can always have clean hands, clippers so I can shave my beard. A side note that I personally always do is I always shave fully the night before I leave to a trip, and that way I can see where I am in my trip based on the pictures because of the length of my beard. So you should try it as well. As far as first aid, I always have Neosporin and I have Band-Aids. I also carry with me Ibuprofen just in case, and Pepto bismol. I'm always trying to eat an apple or banana when I'm trying to hitchhike because I've had better luck getting rides when I'm doing so. The reason this all started, like I've said before, was once a psychologist picked me up. When I asked her why she stopped for me, she told me that the apple I was eating made her feel more comfortable. So since then, I've been trying to do that, and I've realized it helps. I'm not a psychologist, but I can see the validity behind it. The second item is a marker, so you can write on the sign wherever you're trying to go. I recommend keeping a few markers with you in case one of them runs out of ink. This is maybe my most prized possession. It's a book that I keep, and anybody that I meet on my travels or hitchhiking, I give them this book, and I told them to write the date and the place and whatever you want in your language. And it's super cool because it's like having my story and my travels told to me through the eyes of the people that I meet and not just me. So it's a really cool thing to have. The next thing I keep with me is a piece of paper, and it's usually for a place like China or Vietnam, a place where they don't speak a lot of English and or where hitchhiking isn't very widely known in their culture. So the paper should say, "Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm hitchhiking in China because I want to learn about the culture and meet the people. Are you going in this direction, and can I come with you for free? If not, then it's okay." The reason I say that is because, first of all, there's been times I've gotten into the cars and they've tried to take me to the bus station or the train station because hitchhiking isn't in their culture and they didn't understand what I wanted. The second reason is because there are countries where hitchhiking, you do pay, that's the norm. And I've done that too. But the thing is as a foreigner, I have been charged extra, which is why I ask if it's for free, because I don't want to be charged extra, obviously. At least if I tell them ahead of time, then they can either say yes or they can say no, but it's on them, but at least everything is clear and out in the open. Most times they've said yes and they've taken me though, especially after I explain the reason why I'm wanting to travel this way in their country. So these are the two backpacks that I take with me. This is my big backpack, it's 60 liters. I put my tent here, strapped in. Underneath here is where I keep my sandals, and I keep my sleeping bag so it's easy to access at the end of the day. And it's a great backpack, it has plenty of room, it has plenty of pockets. And I've had it for a couple years now, and it served me well. Put bottles on the side, it's perfect. This is my small backpack where I keep my computer and chargers, passport, things like that. It's perfect. It has this is where I put my computer here. And it has lots of different compartments and zippers. It is getting a little bit worn out though. I mean, I can't even put bottles in here anymore because it falls out of both sides, but it served me really well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you get notified when I upload a new video. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing, let me know what you thought about the video, if I missed anything. And thank you guys so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Peace. So for those of you that are going to do a long distance hitchhiking trip, I highly recommend always making sure you have emergency water, emergency toilet paper, and emergency thing of tuna or some canned food, just because things happen and it's always better to be stuck with than without. So that's something that I do, and I recommend you do the same.